Hello, I'm Shaniequa Richards, and this is my verification with my name and my photo. Okay, my presentation is on climate change ethics, a cross cultural perspective, and I will be applying ethical theories to global responses on climate change. On the agenda today, I will just be looking at moral dimensions of climate change for a number of different cultural perspectives. First slide, the ethical dimensions on of climate change. Climate change impacts populations and ecosystems worldwide every single day. It raises ethical questions on responsibility, justice, and balancing growth and sustainability. Cross-cultural responses reveal diverse moral views and solutions. Ethical theories in climate analysis. First, we have prioritizes actions that benefits the most people, advocates for collective responsibility in reducing harm. It also has emphasizes fairness, protecting vulnerable populations. It also has focuses on moral character and virtues like prudence and responsibility to ensure sustainable development. On the side, I do have a photo of just different things that climate change can cause. It can cause droughts, floods, like when things melt and it just causes an abundance of water to just build up in different places, wildfires, storms. So, who should bear the responsibility? We have some people believe that nations should bear the responsibility based on the emissions and capacity that they cause, or you just have different charts showing countries and how much that they produce and what that is to the past to where we are right now. And then global views on responsibility for climate action. United States advocates for shared responsibility across governments, corporations, and individuals. China committed to carbon neutrality by 2060, balancing industrial needs with global responsibility, while India calls for developed nations to bear more responsibility due to their historic emissions. African nations argue that industrialized countries as larger contributors should lead climate action because they would produce more. And environmental justice and climate impact. Justice ethic perspective focuses on fairness, communities affected by climate, marginalized and low income communities often bearing the brunt of climate impacts from pollution to extreme weather because they have less, so they can't really support themselves when it comes time to environmental justice across nations. United States. Environmental justice moves focus on communities facing higher pollution exposure. India, rural agriculture communities are highly vulnerable to climate impact, focusing on the rural urban divide. African countries, on the other hand, advocate for accountability from developed nations, again, for the arm that they put to the region. Balancing growth and sustainability. Sustainability develop they represent like future generations debate over what's gonna happen. And over here the visual you see how the rural side would look versus the side with like I would consider just the city side. Yes. And then development versus sustainability across cultures. United States, they're divided between everything. China, on the other hand, they promote green. India seeks a balance with traditional, and Africa prioritizes um, poverty reduction. And right here is just the conclusion that ethical Perspectives vary across cultures, influences by unique things. We're excited, Paige, and thank you so much for watching my presentation.